I didn't care what they thought. I was willing to treat the rest of the trip as a solo vacation and meet my wife back at the airport at the end of the week. But then I had an idea. I asked my wife and her sisters to meet me for dinner apart from their parents. When we sat down, I asked my wife if she knew her dad was going to demand we sleep separately. She said she was also surprised by it. She'd expected that if I were still just her boyfriend, but we're married now. I asked them if they thought it was okay for their parents to act like this. They said it wasn't, but they know their father, and it's best to just let things like this go. This led to an uncomfortable conversation about how controlling he can get, how he angers easily when he doesn't get his way, that he was already throwing a fit over me, disrespecting him by leaving. They were all trying to get me to come back and apologize because he would find some way to make them all miserable for the rest of the week if I didn't. I told my wife I was disappointed she wouldn't side with her husband when I was clearly in the right. She went quiet. Then I asked if they thought this was even about house rules or if their dad was just trying to show me who was in charge. They agreed it was about dominance. Up to this point, I'd done everything I could not to escalate, but I started getting mad that they were all so afraid of how their dad would react. My wife was mainly here to spend time with her sisters, whom she rarely sees. So I told them I'd move to a hotel by the beach about an hour away in San Diego for the rest of the week, and I'd book a second room for them if they wanted to join me. They don't get to go on trips much, so I figured they'd be excited for a free vacation away from their parents. They knew their dad would probably freak out when they left, but I think they realized the situation had gone too far. They decided to come and deal with the fallout afterward. I'm about to leave my hotel and hit the road for San Diego. My wife and her sisters are coming down in a car after their parents leave for work. I fully expect their dad to throw a fit when he finds out they left without telling him, but I don't care anymore. At every turn, I tried to be the bigger person. He pushed this too far.